In that hour was the Son of Man named in the presence of the Lord of Spirits, and his name before the head of days. Book of Enoch 48-2. Frequency selection, 963 Hz. Why this frequency was chosen? Known as the frequency of the gods or the pure cosmic awakening, 963 Hz is directly connected to the highest spiritual crown, divine order, and the awakening of the true eternal self. Because Book of Enoch 48-2 deals with a decree made in the ultimate throne room of heaven before time began, 963 Hz is the exact acoustic bridge needed to clear away earthly, material noise and realign the human consciousness with the pre-cosmic sovereignty of the Creator. What it meant when it was written. When the Book of Enoch was penned, the faithful were surrounded by a world full of systemic chaos, spiritual corruption, and shifting earthly kingdoms. This verse was given to them as an absolute legal anchor. It revealed that long before the structures of this world were formed, and long before any earthly matrix tried to dictate the lives of men, the Creator had already stepped into the eternal courts and signed a supreme decree. He established and named the Messiah, the Son of Man, as the ultimate authority over all creation. It meant that no matter how much power a temporary earthly empire appeared to have on the ground, their jurisdiction was already overwritten by an eternal contract signed before time even began. What it means to you today. In a society saturated with constant digital noise, synthetic stress, and manufactured confusion, it is incredibly easy to lose sight of who you are and who ultimately runs the timeline. The world tries to tell you that your identity is defined by your bank account, your societal status, or the chaotic headlines of the day. But this text is a reminder that the highest authority in the universe already established your true inheritance before the world even existed. When you align with the Son of Man, you are backed by a sovereign power that stands completely outside of the shifting systems of men. Your true purpose and your ultimate destiny were locked into the heavenly courts before time began. The rules, the panics, and the restrictions of the current earthly system are temporary, but the decree of divine order over your life is permanent. How to apply it to your daily life. You apply this verse by shifting your daily mindset from a state of navigating earthly stress to a state of operating in absolute spiritual authority. You do this in 3 ways. Operate from a settled verdict. When the pressures of life, business, or global uncertainty start to crowd your mind, intentionally step out of the chaos and remind yourself of the courtroom of heaven. You do not have to fight for victory or beg for peace. You are operating from a verdict that was already settled before the head of days. Carry yourself through the day with the dignity of someone who knows their true foundation is unbreakable. Master your internal atmosphere. The noise of the world can only disrupt you if you let its frequency penetrate your internal space. Protect your mind by intentionally tuning out the static of mainstream panic and locking onto things that are eternal. When you dedicate time to study, prayer, and deep reflection under clean, high frequencies, you are actively aligning your mind with the original blueprint of creation. Hold your ground in absolute integrity. The current world system rewards compromise, fear, and reactive thinking. Defy that environment by holding your ground in absolute spiritual integrity. Stand tall, speak truth, and anchor your daily actions in stable, divine order. By maintaining your character and staying fixed in your personal assignment, you prove that your spirit answers to a much higher court and remains entirely sovereign. If this frequency resonates, subscribe and share to help others recover the record. Check the pinned comment now for 100% free resources and the link to our Scion Sanctuary Hub app. That's where you'll find the 88-book library, our forensic study circles, and the healing solfeggio rooms. While you're there, hit the community marketplace to support our members' natural products, or visit the Spiritual Tribunal Resource Center for our official books, metal signs, and empty tomb apparel. Every bit of support fuels our 501c3 mission, and stay tuned for our upcoming 50-50 profit split that will allow our members to share in the harvest. Step into the sanctuary and let's build the kingdom. I'll see you in the Enoch Circle. Shalom.